Once upon a time, many moons ago, there was a beautiful intoner and an elderly man. The intoner's only love in life was making dolls. She loved it so very much. It was an odd obsession, to be sure. One the elderly man would often worry about if the mood struck him. Uh-oh. Looks like your surface is getting a bit rough.
You certainly have a way of losing yourself in your dolls, my lady. Such a pity. I can have any woman I desire thanks to my mighty member. And yet you are the only one who can push me over the white cliffs of joy. In this thick and turgid world, you, Lady Three, stand boldly above them all. Just once. I wish my lady would open her pleasure barn to me while her dolls were watching. With my body, soul, and technique, I know I would satisfy her as no man ever could. You simply cannot compare some splintered puppet to the majesty of old Octa.
My charming little dolls.
Good heavens! What are we going to do with you, Lady Three? I stopped keeping tabs on you for just 1 minute, and now you've gone and scared up this horde of little monsters.
Octa, you're all shriveled up for a change. Can I slice it off and dissect it?
I'd prefer you didn't, my lady. If I might change the subject, may I ask who we'll be rumbling with this time around? Yeah, in battle, that is, not the other kind of rumbling.
My soldiers. The troops I made for one. They've been very bad.
Oh, so you're planning to go forth and dispatch the very monsters you conjured up? A wise and magnanimous gesture, my lady.
If my sister wills it.
I had no idea you were also meddling with ogres, my lady. It's a sight that would take anyone's breath away.
Demons don't take kindly to people, but a few little tweaks, and I can mess with them all I want.
I don't see how an ogre can bring much enjoyment, no matter how tweaked. How curious. Whatever could round one possibly be referring to?
Octa,
Yes, my lady?
don't be such a worrywart, would you?
Ah, yes. 1,000 pardons, my lady. To think, all these monsters would defy their master and creator. You might say we've got some control issues here, Lady Three.
Yes, they're defective. I kind of forgot I left them in the cathedral city.
Oh, how distressful.
We must dispose of them. All of them. Sadly like a picked flower. Cruelly like a test specimen. Hugo, Alfonso, Carlo, Elmo, and Oscar.
My lady?
Those are their names. I wanted to make a group of brothers, but it didn't quite work out. Their brains' motor signals weren't able to communicate with their nervous systems. I think excess noise in the neural connections ended up slowing their movements. So my goal was to make good, useful soldiers. To make powerful, beautiful, obedient soldiers. But I failed.
My, you certainly become quite verbose when discussing your soldiers, Lady Three.
Gugglefeet. That one is named Gugglefeet.
Quite a bit faster than those fellows before, I'd say.
Yes, Gugglefeet is gifted. I made sure to learn from my mistakes with the Hugo brothers. I used metal in the neurotransmitters to achieve greater accuracy and boost transmission speeds by approximately 45%. Making the metal thin enough was a bit of a challenge, not to mention implanting it into an ovum. But I believe the results justified all my hard work.
You really do love speaking upon the subject of dolls, Lady Three. Oh my, now it's a pair of nimble soldiers.
That's Keijo and Lochner. They were a gifted pair of children. But something ended up being very wrong with them.
How's that, my lady?
Well, I adjusted the connection between their brains and the optic nerves in their eyes. But in the end, that wound up harming the link between visualization and memory. As a result, they perceived all objects themselves fluttering like capes. They essentially evolved to a point where they started attacking friends and foes alike.
Fluttering capes? I'm afraid I don't quite follow your illusion. But that aside, I'm not sure I'd classify attacking one's allies as evolving.
You have a point. But... Excremental arena. Just the children I wanted to meet. See? Look at them. Look at them. Their nimble movements. Their lithe and well-defined bodies. The way they make decisions based on experience and knowledge. It's fantastic. They were a wonderful, perfect success. Like finding pearls in the forest. Are my soldiers not the very best of the best?
Yes, my lady, yes, of course. But do try to calm down, if you would. There is one thing I am curious about, my lady.
What is it?
The names of these beasts. What do they mean?
They're Spanish for excrement and urine.
Huh?
They're Spanish for excrement and urine.
Oh, all right then. It seems we'll be dealing with imps next, my lady. I must say, these battles are quite exhausting. I haven't been this flaccid in ages.
Can I cut it off?
No, it's fine. I'll be back at attention in no time. Now come, we have imps to dispatch. There's that strange message again.
Imps can fly, you know, way up high in the sky. Sky high. I thought my forces needed an aerial component, you see. But calculating turbulence and drag and all that is tricky. I went through a lot of failures. It's hard to do sky high.
Well, I can certainly see why, my lady. Mathematics are not my strong suit either. Of course, I don't have any strong suits outside the headquarters, so...
I built these children because I wanted tiny soldiers. I call them my little rondos. An experiment in miniaturization, you could say.
And how did this experiment turn out?
Well, they move quickly, but their durability is lacking. Very cute, but very weak. Cuteness is the best thing a doll can have, but weakness is the worst thing a soldier can have, you know? It was a bold experiment, mixing the best of the best with the worst of the worst to open up new horizons in military science.
Ah, right. A failure, then. This must be another brigade of your tiny soldiers.
Yes, but they're a lot less durable than the previous set.
Oh? That's disappointing.
I tried to create lots and lots of them, but well, it's like the camel's hump, you know.
The what?
The camel's hump. Big numbers don't cover weakness.
I see. Your analogies are as difficult to understand as ever. Lady 3, I hate to bother you right now, but I need to have a discussion with you about our nightly escapades.
You mean...
Yes. I feel that dark clouds have gathered over a relationship that once boasted great quality and quantity. Especially quantity.
It can't be helped. I got bored.
Oh, good heavens! Is that truly how you feel about me, my lady? After all the lustful peaks we've scaled, the cargo we've stowed, the culverts we've sluiced.
Yes. I don't hate it anymore. I just don't care if we do it enough. These children are bigger, like a rainbow over a waterfall. I needed stronger soldiers, so that's why I made them.
They certainly are overwhelming.
Indeed, but they're slow, too slow, a fatal weakness. I can't seem to get size, strength, and speed together in one package.
You can't always have everything, I suppose. It's often difficult to find length, girth, and endurance in one package as well.
Making soldiers is difficult. That's probably why I keep on trying.
I must say, my lady, all these monsters are beginning to exhaust me.
Oh, I like them. Or I like making them anyway.
Look, one told me to help you, and that's fine and all. But is it really necessary to work me to the bone like this? I am a dragon, you know. You think being an intoner makes you queen bee of the world or something? Are you even listening to me? Hello?
That way. Go.
Yeah. Don't worry, sweet cheeks. I got it. I'm going, all right? I'm going. This round one crap. What design is it? It looks terrible. I bet it was some stupid man with nothing else on his mind besides eating, sleeping, and screwing. I may not be a big fan of women, but I hate stupid men even more. Like men as stupid as the Cerberus here. They're the worst.
I made this child for a reason.
Reason? Newsflash, sister. No one cares about your reasons. It only takes one look at that ogre creature to know everything I need to know. It's the stupid types like him that are always hypercritical of women.
You need to lose weight. You need to trim the hair under your wings. Get back in the kitchen and make me a pie.
What a pain in the tail. I wish they'd all die. And then I wish they'd come back to life so I could watch them die again.
Kill them.
Huh? Oh, yeah, of course. That's the plan.
tried to make us smell your service.
Tiny serverless puppies. I can't get enough of these pipsqueaks.
They have half the offense, half the defense, half of everything.
And have the chance of surviving another half minute, right? See? I always feel sorry for the little brothers. Let's get this. Huh? Hold on, there's more of them?
There's plenty more where those came from.
So we're not. Drip drop, drip drop. They just keep dribbling out. This doesn't know when they end. Did you just...
No,
Yes, you did. I totally heard you. See? You try to act like this movie inscrutable genius all the time. But deep down, you're just a little kid who laughs at fart jokes. No, this is such a pain. When is this going to be over?
1, 2, 3. There are 6 in all.
And you made it, right? Were you brain damaged or something? Who in the hell? I don't. What's funny about this? I don't get it. Whoever came up with those stupid titles is something else. I bet it was some stupid woman with nothing else on her mind besides eating, sleeping, and screwing. I may not be a big fan of stupid men. Stupid women even.
That's not what you said earlier.
No one asked you. And don't think just because you need to talk back. It doesn't.
This one is bigger.
No shitty bigger. About twice the size of the round one was, right?
That means twice the offense and twice the defense.
I expected that much. Hey, you gonna help out a bit here?
Okay,
You and stoners. I take my eyes off you for 1 second and you just go into cruise control. I despise people like that. You think your looks give you a free ride for everything. Like the whole world. Wait to throw itself into your lap. You talk about fate, missions and whatever. But that doesn't mean you can act like some golden god, girl.
my mission, my fate, my destiny.
Never mind. Let's just try. Phew! Thank goodness that's over. Yep, nice job, me. I did great. You agree, right? That I'm great? Because now's the time to speak up. Hey, are you even listening? Just open your mouth and tell me how amazing I am. Oh, come on.
The intoner was fascinated with the world's curiosities. And nothing was more curious than humans. So the intoner asked the elderly man, "Why do people fight each other?" The man replied, "I don't know." Why do people move? Why do people think? Why do people live? Why? 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 The intoner's questions continued on and on and on. Octa, where were you?
Me? Oh, just on a little errand. Well, if you want me to be perfectly honest, I was off enjoying myself in the deep forest.
Ah,
I apologize for the delay. However, I reached my fever state a record 592 times.
you counted.
Keeping one's memory sharp is what helps maintain youth, after all. Lady 3,
Yes?
a good hobby can add spice to anyone's life. However, if they aren't careful, it can also consume their life. Have you ever thought that perhaps you might spend a bit too much time on your doll-making activities?
It's fun. And I have lots of things I want to research.
Of course, my lady. I know how seriously you treat your work, both in the laboratory and between the sheets. And that, you see, is why I can't help but worry. So, what say you set aside your crafts for a spell while we focus on removing a few stubborn clogs from the drain?
No. One doesn't understand me. She's like a moon sinking slowly into a sea of blackness.
Did something happen?
One told me to dispatch the children I've been keeping in the land of seeds.
Ah, so that's where your next set of failed experiments are hiding, hmm?
Not failed. Gifted. They are gifted children. I don't want to break them.
But if we let them live, my lady, who knows what would happen?
I know. It's just...
My poor lady. I think what you need is a quick game of hide the schnitzel in the moist.
No. I don't want to go to the land of seeds. I don't want to destroy my children.
I know how you feel, my lady, but we must see this through to the end. It would be most unwise for us to begin questioning Lady One's orders, would it not?
How frustrating.
Now, don't be so gloomy. I shall engrave your wondrous masterpieces forever in my heart.
Really? What color are the fireworks of hope?
Why the strange riddles, my lady?
Make sure you really do look closely and engrave them in your heart. Never forget it. That's our iridescent promise.
Oh, a Colosseum, I see. Is this where you left your masterpieces, Lady 3?
Yes. My masterpieces. The greatest work of my life.
So this is your greatest work? These gigantes? I suppose they do have something of an elegant air.
No,
Oh?
these are normal children. A warm-up.
I beg your pardon, my lady. These old eyes have seen better days. Of course, my third eye's still sharp as a tack. These gigantes seem a bit rotten. Did you make them as well?
No. Think of these children as merely spare parts. They're the junk left over from my other work, like the bones of a half-eaten fish.
I must say I'm starting to feel a bit bad for them. Something seems a tad different with these gigantes.
Yes, that's because I crossed them with humans.
Humans? But, my lady, that...
See, look at how they talk. A regular Gigas is totally incapable of speech. But crossing them with humans was hard because human minds and bodies are such fragile things. Once you scare a human, it's no longer useful, just the sight of that makes them freeze up. So I had to mix and match a bit to try and get the results I was looking for. First I had to figure out a way to stop the screaming, which took a little while. Then I had to clean up all the goo and junk, which took even longer. I had to work fast, you see, because time was pretty short.
Oh dear.
But it didn't work, the simple melding of human and Gigas happened. Humans are far less durable than Gigantes, for one. That makes it hard to balance them out. I tried and tried. I killed lots and lots of humans and Gigantes along the way. It was the only way. I had so many beloved soldiers I wanted to build.
Lady 3. Watch your back, my lady, lest you subject yourself to a pincer attack.
But my research found the answer. Human strength is governed by emotion.
Your research?
Yes, my research. Research to create a perfect soldier. I decided I had to cross between assorted emotion sets.
Cross? You don't mean...
Of course I do. Why wait for the right emotions to come along when it's quicker to make them yourself?
How many people died for this, my lady?
56.
You counted?
Keeping one's memory sharp is what helps maintain youth after all.
I cannot believe this.
Alta, hey Alta, guess what? Come on, Alta, ask me.
I cannot, my lady.
You want to know which humans have the highest durability levels? The ones who were filled with hate? So we gathered up a few nearby villages and I...
Please, my lady, no more.
I killed a guy right in front of them. They didn't even see it coming. Just hacked him into little bits.
My lady.
Octa.
Yes, my lady.
What is most precious to you? The intoner's hobby caused her to lay hands upon human beings. Once she crossed that line, nothing could stop her. The elderly man silently excused himself from the room. He chided himself for his impotence as he mourned for his now broken intoner.